If you're in the market for a mid-range cordless vacuum cleaner, you're not really sure what to go for, then these are two of the most popular models on the market. First of all, we've got the Dyson V8, then there's the Shark IZ202. A common question we get asked is what the difference is between these two models. So I'm going to show you the differences and hopefully give you the information to make an informed choice which is best for you. First of all, the runtime of the vacuum cleaners. This is the maximum time that you can vacuum before you need to recharge it. Now on both models, it's actually the same maximum runtime of 40 minutes. Now this will always vary depending on the surface that you're on. It could be, say, hard floors, you'll get a longer runtime than if you're on carpet. The way you turn each of them on is very different. On the Shark, you've got a switch on the top here. And you've also got a little trigger here called Max. I'll just show you that. And what that will do, that will increase the suction if you've got an area that just needs that little bit of extra suction. I'll just show you that. Whereas on the Dyson, it is a little bit different. On this one, you have got a trigger-based system. And then if you want to increase or decrease the power, then you've got a toggle switch on the top here. So very different ways of turning the vacuum cleaner on, but you could find that one of those might be better for you. If you do struggle with your hands, so if you've got things like arthritis, then having your finger on the trigger here all the time while you're vacuuming might not be the best solution for you. How important are the aspects of charging the vacuum? On the whole, it'll take around 3 hours to fully charge the Shark and around 5 hours to fully charge the Dyson. If you're just going to put the vacuum on charge when you finish vacuuming before and then unplug it and vacuum again, then it's not too important. But if you want to do a whole house and if you need to recharge it very quickly, then again the charging time could be important for you. Also, the Dyson does come with a wall mount, so that you can just have it wall mounted on the wall and have it plugged in at the same time to get it well out of the way, whereas with the Shark one it doesn't, because it's more freestanding, as in the images on our website. The weight of the vacuum cleaner can be a really important factor, especially if you're having to vacuum for up to 40 minutes. So the weight on these, first of all, the Dyson, you're looking around 2.54 kilograms, and on the Shark, a bit heavier at 4.7 kilograms. That does include the pole and the main floor head as well. But if you just wanted to use the vacuum as a handheld, then on the Dyson, you're looking at 1556 grams, so around 1.5 kilograms, against the Shark at 1700 grams. So another important factor when you're purchasing any vacuum cleaner, whether it's corded or cordless, is the bin capacity. Obviously the main advantage of having a larger capacity is that you're not going to have to empty it as often. Especially if you're going to go out and vacuum quite a lot, then having a larger capacity can be quite a benefit. The Dyson V8 has a maximum capacity of up to 0.54 litres, and the way you empty the bin is pulling this red handle on the top, like that. Now, as you can see, these are a couple of demonstration models in our showroom, so I have got some dirt and dust within the bin, but that's how you empty the bin, and then all you need to do is just pop that back down, then you're ready to go. Maximum capacity on the Shark IZ202 is 0.7 litres, so quite a bit bigger than the Dyson at 0.54 litres. So in theory, you'll be able to vacuum for longer before you have to empty it if you went for the Shark. Now the way you empty this one is you just press a latch down here and that will open up like that. It is recommended, I suppose, with either of the vacuums, if they are full, if you've got a lot of dirt and dust in here, it is recommended to empty them into an outside bin so you've not got the dust coming back up at you, especially if you suffer with things like dust allergies. Talking about dust allergies, both vacuums have some form of filtration. On the Dyson, you've got this one that you take out and just give it a quick rinse, just leave it to dry and then you pop it back in here. And you've got one on the back here that you do the same as well. Then on the Shark, you've got a button on the side here that you just press that and the whole bin comes off. And then all you need to do is just take these two filters out, that one and then that one on top. And similar concept to the Dyson, you just give them a wash and make sure they're completely dry before you put them back in the vacuum. Now, if you follow me on YouTube for a while, you know that I'll talk a lot about washing and cleaning filters. Now, with any model of vacuum cleaner that you buy, I'd always recommend that when you buy the vacuum, buy a spare set of filters as well. The main reason for that, when you take these out and give them a wash, then while you're leaving them to dry, which can take around 24 hours, then you're without the use of the vacuum. Whereas if you've got a spare set of filters, then at least when these ones are drying, then you can put the other set of filters in and you can carry on vacuuming. What tools and accessories do the models come with? Now, first of all, on the Dyson, you get the crevice tool. This is ideal for getting into the corners. So if you want to vacuum down the side of your sofa or down the side of a car seat, that's a good one to use. Also, you get this called the combination tool. Now this is a combination of two tools. So first of all, you've got the upholstery tool, and then you've got a soft dusting brush, and you just press the button and that will move along like that. So in theory, you do get three tools, although it's a 2-in-1 on this. And both of these will actually clip on the front. So it just clips on like that, and then you press the button to take the tool out. With a Shark vacuum, similar concept, you do get the cheeky little crevice tool with it as well, and also you get the upholstery brush. And again, with both of these, they will just slot into the end. So when you want to use the vacuum as a handheld, it's nice and easy. Now there are actually two versions of the IZ202. You've got the IZ202UK and the IZ202UKT. If you go for the UKT model, this is the other accessory that will arrive. It's called the motorised pet tool. And essentially, this is a rotating roller here. If you wanted to vacuum your stairs or your sofa, where you've got things like hair on it, so it could be animal hair or even human hair, then this is a really good tool to consider, especially as you have got something called anti-hair wrap. And essentially with this, what it will do is it will reduce the amount of hair that you get wrapped around the roller. Just before I give you a couple of demonstrations, just want to talk about the warranty on the vacuums. First of all, you've got 2-year warranty on the Dyson and 5 years on the Shark. Now, I'm not saying that's always going to be the same on both models. There might be different promotions around where the Dyson might be extended, or they might reduce it on the Shark. But at this time of recording, it's 2 years on the Dyson and a 5-year warranty on the Shark. But don't forget, with any warranty, you do have to register that with the manufacturers. What I want to do is to do a couple of tests now. Now, I've put some porridge oats on the floor, and I'm going to vacuum both of them at the same time to make sure it's a fair comparison at the same speed, and both of them are going to be on the maximum power. So let's see how well they get on. Now I must say, I'm actually really impressed with both of them. Slightly different test now. I've got some different breakfast cereal on the floor. This will be quite an interesting test because I'm actually going to do it on the reduced suction as well to see how well they get on. Let's have a go. Again, very, very impressed with both. So really the performance on those two tests that I did, whether it was on the high suction or low suction, with a different breakfast cereal on the floor, didn't really make a difference. Both of them actually performed really well, which is kind of what I expected from them both. So when you look at purchasing one of these, I suppose the decision is always down to yourself, based on the needs that you've got from a vacuum cleaner. And that's why there isn't a better one between the two. The Dyson has some advantages, where it is lighter weight. Also, using the trigger-based system to turn the vacuum on and off, I feel is a little bit easier than the switch on the Shark. Also, things like the filters, when you come to clean them, are a little bit easier. Whereas on the Shark, bin capacity is better. So it's 0.7 litres against 0.54 litres on the Dyson, so you're not going to have to empty it as often. Also, things like the motorised pet tool, as long as you go for the UKT model on the Shark, is a huge advantage. Also the warranty. If you've got 5 years on this against 2 years on the Dyson, then that's always going to be a bonus. Hope you found this video useful, comparing the Dyson V8 and the Shark IZ202 Cordless vacuum cleaners. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe, leave any comments below. Do always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad, about the video. I know I could have done some more comparisons, comparing the two with things like suction or different surfaces, but I just want to give you a couple of examples of comparing the two models. Now my ultimate question is going to be, which one have you got, or which one would you buy? So is it going to be the Shark IZ202UK, or would it be the Dyson V8? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for joining me today.